Yo, yo, yo.
You see?
We're back.
Shit, so close.
We're back from our trip to Europe. We went to London and Cannes for the film festival, and it was our first time traveling together.
Ooh,
Oh shit. Because you know traveling is such a personal thing. I have best friends that I don't travel well with.
Yeah, definitely, it's a risk.
It
Yeah, it cannot break or make a relationship.
No, it's true, but I think there's certain qualities where you could be friends with someone but not travel
Yeah.
well with them or live together with them.
Yeah.
Traveling is such a specific thing. So we're going to talk about our experience and what we learned about each other and what annoyed us about each other on this trip.
Yeah, I'm sure I have a lot of annoying things.
Well, I want the feedback too because I like to say I have good self-awareness, but it helps me when someone is a mirror back to me and they'll say something. And my husband's so lovely that he's good at letting me be me, but sometimes I said I'm like if I'm being annoying, just say it to my face. I like truth. And I want to know if I'm having a negative impact on you. Be an asshole. Okay, who wants to go first? You want to go
You
first?
go.
No, like who's gonna be asshole?
Who's gonna be asked
Well,
first?
okay, listen. This is good practice for me because a lot of times, sometimes I won't even say anything at all, and I'll let it build up, and then I start to get resentful and annoyed, and then like start to either distance myself from someone or just
Yeah. I feel like
lash
that's,
out.
Yeah, I feel like that's very normal, like a women behavior though. Like we're taught to kind of take care of people and not voice ourselves.
People, please don't
People,
be
please,
don't be difficult.
Yeah, don't be like, especially in our culture to like serve and take care of other people is like a number one priority for women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true, and I didn't realize how much of a people pleaser I was in that way.
yeah.
So thank you for giving me this opportunity. And by the way, I'm wearing
Just say it. How fucking annoying I was.
I'm wearing my glasses by the way because I look tired today. I look beat. Okay, let's see. So London Cans. Oh, first I'll say the good stuff because we like doing the same things, very similar things. We appreciate good food. I would say we spend money kind of similarly too. I never felt like held back by you, like, no, I don't want to go there, or like you were just down to spend money on the same things that I was, which I think made it really easy.
Yeah.
And I love that you can, like, we can shop at the flea market and we can also go to Harrods and you were looking at like a really expensive purse. I'm like, that's cool. Like it means you're flexible. You have a wide range. I think our taste in food is pretty similar too. Like, I mean, we got hot pot the second day in London or something. So that I really loved. And we like taking pictures. Because we're on the same page. Listen, I made a goal a few years ago. Like I want more friends in entertainment and kind of have a similar goal and direction in life that I want to go. And not all of my friends want to create content or take the photos. My husband is definitely not into taking content. I have to ask him. But with Shining, it's automatic. You know, like I get it. What do you need? Or sometimes you don't have to ask. Like I know what you need. But out of the two of us, I will say I think you are a little more vain than I am when it comes to
There's nothing more in the world I like than looking at myself, editing photos. Oh my, that's like it gives me the most joy.
I do.
The day I wake up, I look at myself, I go, bang, pretty bitch.
I mean, I do too. I think everyone appreciates a pretty photo of yourself. Everyone likes to feel like they look nice. If you're just feeling good, that's great. But I will say, for example, in Cannes, it was raining. Well, this was an important day, by the way, because we were dressed for red carpet. And we didn't even get on the red carpet because we didn't make a good plan. And by the time like the theater was full, we actually technically couldn't go in, but we were still able to take photos. So we took all the time to get ready. And then this bitch wants photos. I want to go on the beach. There was this Chinese actress on the beach. I want that. And then it was raining. It was raining, like downpouring. Our feet are wet. And there was like, I want this Marilyn Monroe in the back. And I agreed to it because I was like, okay, but I didn't realize we had to walk along the freeway. I was expecting
you're
us.
about to quit that.
I was expecting for us to be on Influencers on the Wild. Like, look at these stupid bitches walking along the highway to get this photo in front of Marilyn Monroe. And so we got it. Yeah, I think next time I would have said no. Next time I would have been like, let's wait for at least to stop raining. If you really want the photo, I'll be like, listen, when it stops raining, if it stops raining, we can go back up. And also with the sand, I did draw my boundary. I'm like, I'm wearing heels. I don't want to get my feet sandy.
Yeah.
And you're cool about it. You're just like, yeah, just stand on the sidewalk and I'll just go run down there. And the photos turned out great.
Thank you. Oh my god.
You look like
no wonder you're professional.
you.
Hey, to be honest, let's just be honest here. Like before we went on this trip, and I was like, oh my god, she's a professional photographer. I need her to take a lot of pictures of me.
No, but you
So it's a little like a little, I guess, selfish agenda I have.
No, you did great. You look like a 1920s classic actress. It was beautiful. I'm glad you got the content.
I did feel like it was a little too much to ask, but at the moment, like the vein I have of taking a good picture, like just overpowers. Oh, like I shouldn't be doing this, and ask my friend to walk alongside a highway to do this. But at the moment, I was like, shit, this is our last day. Fuck, I spent like 2 hours, 3 hours on this damn makeup.
You take a long time to get ready
Yeah.
when you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can also, if push comes to shove, and I'm like, we need to fucking go.
Then-
She can throw on and
Yeah,
go. But
that's
when she wants to look good,
I can
say
take
it's like
forever.
2 to 3 hours. However, I think it's cool that you don't take it personal if I say like, oh, listen, I'm gonna go. Text me when you're ready to go, and I'll go get a croissant and go shop.
Yeah.
What wouldn't work for me is if someone has to do everything together, and they'd be like, "Why aren't you waiting for me?" Then I'd be like, "Listen, this isn't gonna work."
It's like it's just like any relationship. You need to pick your battle, not just girlfriends, and then we're pretty new friends.
Yes,
we can talk about how to
Yes.
make friends in a
Yeah.
separate video.
but I mean, this is a good start because you have to be able to be transparent, and I think what makes me confident is I'm confident that you can handle anything that I'm gonna say to you.
Yeah, that's definitely like a plus. If I feel like this friend, regardless male or female, if I feel like if they're always triggered, sensitive, or they lash out on you, or hey, you shouldn't be doing this, and then they kind of lash out
Yeah.
and then say stuff like, oh, but you do this and this and that. Like, where does this conversation lead to?
Right.
Like it's just trying to compete who's more annoying.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's for me. I can go with the flow pretty nicely. I can living in like a motel to like Four Season. Not
Yeah.
living, staying motel to Four Season. My range is pretty
It is.
wide.
I love
and
that.
And then food, I can do like hot dog to like Michelin.
You're more flexible with that than me because I wouldn't eat a hot dog. I'd be like, no. Like I'll just say someone didn't want to pay. I'll be like, no, I'll pay for you. Let's go to tea time over here.
I've definitely done that, but I feel like I've gotten feedback that they don't like it. They feel like it's kind of, some people don't like it.
It's selfish.
degrading.
Yeah, it is. I could be super condescending. I not on purpose. I think I try not to be a rigid person, but I know I can be. And I could be, it comes off super snobby and condescending. But I don't know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'll treat you.
Yeah, exactly.
But in a
What do you
relationship,
mean you haven't been skiing?
ew. But I do think in a relationship, it's not all about you, like wherever you want to go, right? That's more like, that's if you like pay to have friends, or if or like a boss employee dynamic. That's not a friend dynamic. Like it has to go both ways. Like, what do you want to do today? Okay, fine. I'll be open to going to the hot dog stand. If you really want to go, I support that.
Yeah.
I can be better at that. And so now it's your turn because I think I know I can be like a fucking dick, dude. I can be like very moody, almost like I've questioned if I'm honestly like bipolar sometimes because my mood can like switch really fast. So I want to hear it from you. What was your experience traveling
You
with me?
very easy. It was very easy. I have had not like a horrible experience going on trip with a girl that I've never been to. But for like with you, okay, scratch that. Maybe put a pause. Like as I'm thinking, it usually
It's
doesn't make sense.
that's
To
okay.
get better with like talking with you. Like I mentioned during our trip, it was really easy traveling with you. The one thing I really love about us is we can like walk down the street, people watch, and silent. We can just enjoy our thoughts
Yep.
or in the moment without having to like put up a energy to entertain each other.
That's
There were yeah,
exhausting.
that's exhausting. There are moments we kind of just enjoying our silence, and then you're doing your own thing. I'm doing my thing. I love that. There are moments, maybe just me, because when I was younger, I felt like given what I do, like a comedian, I feel like it's my job. In any
Oh,
situation, I need to entertain people. I need to think about some interesting topics. And if there's one or two people I notice they aren't having a good time, that I get very anxious. I want to make them laugh. I want to do something where, like,
yeah.
and if I try too hard, most of the time, it never works. If I try to be funny, try to talk about something, it's usually very annoying.
I think anything in life, when you try too hard, it doesn't work out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Anything, the
No.
way you dress, anything, that energy, it comes off.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it's more on my part. Now I'm like older. I feel more comfortable. It's okay. Like I don't have to entertain everybody. I don't have to think
It's not your
about, yeah,
responsibility.
silence is okay. I don't have to think of a topic and then trying really hard just to have a conversation that doesn't have any point or something like that.
Right, right, to fill the space. I think that comes with confidence too.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
when I'm lacking confidence, I also feel like I need to fill the space.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, like you almost try to prove your worth, well, not worth, but like you overexpress yourself.
Yeah.
You overshare, or like you want people to know certain things about you. So you subconsciously, say stuff or like overshare things that's irrelevant. Anyways,
Okay, so
so
that's the good part.
that's a good part. I
Thank you.
digress. I digress.
Thank you.
It's the ADHD. If I have to think,
You did ask me at one point, you're like, are you, because I was getting my period, and you said, like, do you get moody when you're about to get your period? And I was. And I know I was being short. I forgot. It was in the evening. I don't remember. We were in the hotel room, but you asked me, and
oh,
I think I.
yeah, yeah. It's not that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I noticed it. It wasn't because like you annoyed me. I noticed it. I just felt you were kind of tired. Like you
I get
were,
cranky.
yeah, cranky.
I get
And
hangry.
yes, and there were like stuff. Like I don't remember the things where we talk about, but I feel like you just kind of didn't want to respond. You
Uh,
in your own like zone, and not that you purposely ignored me and upset me.
oh, you're right. I remember now. I was in the
Yeah.
bed. You were taking a bath, and I do get exhausted, and when I'm exhausted, I don't want to talk.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think I asked you something, and then you didn't respond, or you didn't hear me, or anything like that. And I just felt, oh, okay, maybe because we yeah, we talked about our periods are coming. I'm the same way when I'm on my period. Not when I'm on my period, but like the week before, I get super annoying. I
Yeah.
got super annoying with my husband. Even like him just exist
It-
annoys me.
yeah, the
Like his yeah,
breathing.
breathing.
Okay. Yes, I totally remember now. But I think what I could have done better was just say in the moment, like, I don't feel like talking right now.
Can you?
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna turn off the TV and go. No, but that's just like straight. But you're very intuitive, and I think you just get like, oh, okay, she doesn't feel like engaging right now. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure you can tell. Like sometimes I do want to engage, and it's energetic. The conversation energetic.
Yeah.
But when I don't, I think it's very clear.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's like a not a tip, but like kind of advice to people that haven't healed yet. Is
Mm,
don't take things personally
I
to
need.
enter any relationship. Like it doesn't mean like they love you less. Like in a romantic relationship, if a guy like in the beginning he will like please you, always like active listening to you, and then when you get like committed in a relationship and then he doesn't respond as active as he did before,
Mm.
it doesn't really mean like he doesn't love you anymore. It just everybody we can't be always like passionate
On.
on.
Yeah.
That's we need downtime.
I think, yeah, I think that's why travel exposes so much about a relationship dynamic because you see someone from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, and you're not going to be on that entire. You're not going to be performative that entire time.
And then
Anything else?
anything else? Let me see. Yeah, it's not about like the part you annoyed me. It's just
It's me handling my own emotions.
like you can be very critical of yourself. Remember, like there was once something about your dress, your not dress. Sorry, dry cleaning.
Oh yes, that I didn't arrange to have it delivered.
Yeah.
That I didn't think
Yeah,
about.
you were like really hard on yourself. Like I should have done, I should have picked up or lined up this, pick up my dry cleaning.
Planned
so we
it better.
Yeah, planned
Yeah.
it better. I didn't feel like that was, it didn't annoy me or anything like that. Like,
I
it's not
annoy
like,
myself.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
the
you're very
problem.
hard on yourself. And then
I do.
I catch that.
Oh,
I was like,
okay,
it's
thank you.
okay. Like, I guess misplan, it's not a thing for me. So, like, don't worry about it.
See, I
Yeah.
need to learn to do better at that because I always want to do better. I think it's like, I talk to myself, I think kind of how my mom talked to me growing up, like that you could do better, use your brain, all those things. And because I do it to myself, I think I do it to other people too. I have very high expectations of myself. So I do put it on other people as well, which I don't think is fair, right? Because everyone, and my husband's taught me so much about this of giving people grace. Everyone's human. And what's actually important here? Is it that fucking important that I planned the dry cleaning schedule wrong or like,
let's just-
not efficiently?
yeah. Yeah, it's unnecessary to be so upset about your misplanning that you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Right.
But now I know for next time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What else?
What,
Oh, there's
there's more.
I'm acting like I haven't even thought about this, but like I'm trying to keep a list. This is not like neither of our fault per
Okay.
se. It's just you're very sensitive with smell.
I am. My husband.
And I happen to fart a lot.
But she's considerate. She said, "Walk in front of me. I need a fart." But I am. It's like in my nervous system, and my poor husband, because I just notice it, And sometimes I'm like it's a gag reflex almost. And he's like, it makes me self conscious. I'm like, babe, like I'll smell myself if I stink. I'll have the same reflex, Like it's just a sensitivity I have. I think I could maybe be better of not like being like, ew, you're fucking nasty. But you're opposite. You like smell. You said like you don't mind your husband's BO, like when
I
for
don't
sex,
I don't,
like
yeah,
you could be like unshowered. For me, I want to be
yeah,
clean.
I don't mind it that much. Obviously, like not right after
Like gym.
he took if he just took a massive shit and like, no, that don't turn me on. Even if like I do that, I'm guilty on airplanes. Sometimes if I can't hold it.
Oh, for sure.
will.
If when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. I tried though. I know because it is kind of
Nasty.
Nasty. Self claim. 90% of the time, my farts don't smell. They're loud, but they don't smell. There are times I know.
Mine smell.
If
Bad.
I had, yeah.
Like opposite.
if I like haven't shit good for a couple of days, I know my shit will stink, and I will kind of walk like behind you, or if they're on the airplane, I will hold it and to go to the.
You're actually very
Yeah.
considerate.
But most of the time, my farts like don't smell at all. So.
But yeah, I do have a sensitive nose.
It's just my farts are loud, really loud. I like it.
But-
I like to push it like a man, you know. I don't know where my mom actually does that.
Oh, and one last thing, I know, or that happened. Shining yells when she sleeps. She was arguing in Chinese, and my Chinese isn't good, so I actually don't know what she said. I wish I knew what you said, but it was very intense. And then in the morning, I told her, and she said you dreamt that you were arguing with your dad.
Oh my, yeah. That's another thing. Like traveling with me, I have night terrors. I yell. I cry.
I used to as a kid.
Kick.
Oh,
Good thing
I
we-
used to
yeah.
as a kid. I was a very frustrated kid. But now, I don't know what I do now. I grind my teeth sometimes.
Yeah.
But I wear a mouth guard, so to try to minimize.
Yeah. These are just little things. But I think we warned each other about that ahead of time. Yeah.
So overall, it was good. We agreed afterwards. Like, we travel well together,
Yeah.
and we want to travel more together. Maybe with our husbands next time. We want to go to Africa.
Ooh, we want to go to Italy.
Oh, yeah, Italy. The Thailand for women.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I was all over the cops in France.
The cops, because I think the French culture is so proud, kind of arrogant too, but because it was the Cannes Film Festival, they sent the best looking military and cops down there. They were very, very handsome.
Very handsome.
She did not hold back her.
Yeah, I didn't care about
interest.
the celebrities at all. To be fair, like their faces are just kind of regular men. I just have a thing for
Uniform and they're fit.
and then carrying their freaking guns and shit. It's just nice.
Another episode. Okay, we need to go.
Yeah.
I need to shut this off.
Okay.